Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time here, hi. Before I start this video, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that reached out to me, that liked the video that I posted, my recent video. I'm just so happy that everybody liked the video, and I am happy that some people saw that it actually motivated them, so I'm very happy about that, and thank God for that. Let's get into today's video. Since I have been starting my new journey, things have been kind of hard. Like, I can tell that the devil is trying to tempt me most times, but I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to pay attention to you. I'm not going to pay attention to you because you are not worth my time, because I know God is there. There are some things that I am trying to change in my life, and I have started changing some of them already. So I'm going to start with the things that I have started doing already. So let's begin. That's what this video is about, just me talking about the things that I have started doing and things that I am going to do. The first thing is I have deleted some pictures on my Instagram that had my body exposed, because I used to post pictures like that I'll have my clavage showing, or my thighs, just some parts that can be seen as some sexual things, or just some parts that are not really meant to be out there for everybody to see. So I have adjusted my Instagram. I have changed that. I even just recently changed my YouTube picture. There's a picture of me pregnant, but my clavage was showing. I just changed it so that I will be more happier. Like, when I saw those pictures, I was like, ew. For some reason, I just told myself, I was like, ew. Then I also deleted, or not deleted, but unfollowed some people on my Instagram following that were obviously showing like maybe too much skin. I don't know, just some things that I do not want to see anymore, or some things that can trigger a flesh starting to shout, like some things that will feed my flesh instead. So I don't want to see any of those things anymore. So I decided to unfollow some people like that, and I started following people that are on the same path with me, and some pages that show Christian quotes or Bible verses, or some women that are into the same walk of faith with me. So I just decided to follow those, so that those are the things that I will be seeing. Oh, on my TikTok also, I try to do the same thing. And I downloaded Christian songs that I loved, and songs that spoke to me, mostly like classical music or Christian classical instrumental music. These are the things that I started downloading. I deleted all my ungodly songs. I deleted all of them. So right now, if you go through my phone, everything you see is just Christian. The only song that I still have that is non-Christian is Adequately Good, because I love Adequately Good, and most of his songs, he doesn't curse or anything, he's just talking about God most times. And the day before, I just went through my phone, I was like, delete, you're not worthy of my time anymore, delete. So I just have more calm songs that will cool my temperature, that will cool my spirit, and songs that will make me relax, that will just make me start speaking in tongues, or, you know, just beautiful songs technically. I also started sleeping with Christian music and not movies, because during 2020 I could not go to bed without listening to Friends in the background. So I got used to that. I got used to just listening to movies so I can sleep. Now I decided to change it 2 days ago. I was like, you know what, let me change that. Let me stop watching movies to make me fall asleep. So I just plugged my headphones and I was like, okay, let me listen to Christian music, and it kind of worked, because that's where I got this idea of this video from. So I'm happy that kind of helped. So, you know, because it can make me listen to good things that will help your soul, that will feed your soul. So why not Christian music? So that's what I did. I'm trying to dress more modest, or I am dressing more modest, but you can tell I'm not really showing too much skin. I am just like simple, easy, breezy. So nothing too much. I'm just trying to sell most of the things that I consider skimpy or technically tacky, trashy, you know, just nasty things. Before I started this my journey, I was talking to a friend of mine like a year ago. I was like, I need to change the way I dress. I hate the way I dress. I don't like the way I dress. I want to dress more classy. I want to dress more elegant. That was already there already. So now I'm even happy that this path is making me push more into doing something like that. So that's what I'm trying to do more. I'm just trying to be more minimal, more beautiful, technically more beautiful, carry myself more. Like, I'm going to go around being like, I'm a child of God. Next thing, reading the Bible more frequently at night, and when the baby is still awake. Yeah, that's the time I actually read my Bible. And talking about my Bible, I showed you guys in my previous video the Bible that I'm using. You will need a Bible that speaks to you, a Bible that has like a pretty cover, something that you always want to pick up every single time you see your Bible. You're like, oh, my Bible looks cute today, let me open it and read it. Something that just is beautiful to you. So to me, I love black, as you can tell. I love black, so that's why my Bible is just plain black and simple. I love my Bible. I love the fact that it has this I don't know what this is called, something to like hold the Bible from no, you get my point. So I'm happy that I have this, and I am happy that I have the journaling Bible also. I spoke about it in my previous video. Version of my Bible is the English Standard Version, so it helps me to read more, not like King James Bible that I'll be reading, I'll be confused. So I got something that is easier for me to read. And sometimes when I read this Bible, like my standard version Bible, it's kind of hard. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't know what they're trying to say. So now I decided to use my AI. So I'm using AI chat GPT. Be linked down below. You can just like put, like right now I'm reading Luke, so I just put Luke chapter 7 summary. So it's just explain every single thing. If I don't like the way it's explaining it, like if I don't still understand, I just like regenerate, and like helps better. To me, it's helping. It makes it easier for me to read. So yeah. Also get cute stationaries that will make you read your Bible more. Like just get cute stationery, so you can like, oh, I want to highlight this. Oh, this is cute. Let me highlight that. So to make you want to read your Bible more, like see, like you can see like cute highlights just to make you read it more. I don't know, for me it helps me to read it better though, so I don't know about you, but just try to see. Talking to friends when I do not understand some certain things. So I talked to Ore, I spoke about her in my last video. I also talked to Abimbola. Yeah, if I don't understand anything, or if I need like motivation or a sprinkle of prayer from them, I'll just like, oh, can you help me do this? Just to have good friends around you that are in the same path, because these friends that I spoke about, they have been trying their best to tell me about all these things when we were still in school, but I wasn't paying attention. I would do half in, half out. I was like 50-50-50, like, oh, 50% I'm doing good things, 50% I'm doing whatever I feel like doing, anybody's business. So but now I have changed, so I am happy that I have changed. Then I started reading the Bible from the Gospel, which is Mark, Luke, Matthew and John. Those are the chapters that I started reading first. If you start with the Gospel, I think you understand it better, because it talks about Jesus, and he obviously talks about Jesus talking about his disciples, talking about his miracles, like faith, technically everything about faith, all the miraculous work that he did, him talking and raising the dead, him healing the sick, every single thing. Like right now I am reading Luke. I have technically read Matthew before, but I feel like I need to read it again so that I can also like remember it and refresh my memory, and also just, you know, just to read it afresh so I can start. So right now I am reading Luke. I am in Luke. I just finished Luke 8, so now I am going to Luke 9 right now today, so that's what I am on. I just finished reading it a few minutes ago, so I decided to just film this video quickly before I go to church. So yeah, you should probably start with that, because at first when I started reading my Bible, I didn't know where to start from. Except already I texted Abimbola, I was like, oh, where should I start reading from, because I do not understand what part of the Bible to read, because I wanted to start with Genesis, and I was like, okay, now I'm lost. I went to Psalms, but I was like, I don't really want to read Psalms, like I wasn't feeling it. Then they told me, oh, just read the Gospel. Then I decided to check what the Gospel was, and I was like, okay, now I know. And also go on the internet and follow a lot of people on TikTok, like the Bible journaling TikTokers. They're there, so they will help you also to understand the content of the Bible and where to start reading from. I highlighted the front of my Bible, like the content, so I will know the history, the gospel, the prophecy, law, and all. So I have all this right here so that I can know, okay, this is what books are talking about. So yeah. Then spreading the word of God and not being scared to talk about him. That is something that I have obviously started to do now. So I'm happy about that, because I read in the book of Luke yesterday that you are meant to be talking about God every single time. Every chance you get, talk about him. Just keep talking about him, spread his word so that he can be happy. I have started praying more every chance that I get, and almost every single time. That's what I always wanted to do, and now I am happy that I am doing that. Every single chance I get, I am praying. I'm seeing myself pray more. I'm in the car driving and listening to my Christian music, I'm just praying, speaking in tongues. About to shower or taking a bath, I'm praying. I'm just covering myself every single time, because I know now that the devil has seen that, oh, peace is about to change her ways. Adiola is about to change her ways. Let me go and tempt her. So he's bringing so many things to tempt me, bringing so many things that will make me get angry. But because I am praying, I'm like taking them away, taking it back to him. I'm like, you don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who you're talking to, because it's not me you're talking to. I'm a child of God, so go away. Sometimes I'll just know that, oh, he just did this to piss me off. I'll just laugh it off. I'm like, you're joking. You're talking to a child of God right here. You're joking. You can't tempt me anymore. You can't tempt me that easily anymore. So don't bother yourself. You're wasting your bullets because it's not going to reach me. That's why I keep praying with my words. My words are quenching him. Like any fire that he's trying to start, my words are just like quenching it out. One thing I want to talk about first before I go to the things that I am planning on doing is I have been feeling way better. I have been feeling more at peace with myself, more calm with myself. I know sometimes, like I said, the devil will try to trigger some things or make me remember some things that I don't want to remember, or put some thoughts in my head. Like it kind of like annoys me, but I'm so happy that I still feel like, oh, God has this for me. Like sometimes I'm like, God, just take away this thing that I'm feeling right now, this bondage that I'm feeling right now. Take it away. Take every single thing that I am feeling that is not of you. Just take it away from my chest. I don't want to feel it anymore. Then I will just listen to some Christian music, just relax myself, and like, okay, I'm back to normal. Or read the Bible, and like, okay, I'm back to normal. Let me tell you something. There's a difference, big difference when you start following Christ. There's a very big difference. Your life will change. I can tell you, your life will change, honestly. Like I can see there's a difference. Look at my face, I'm smiling. I am smiling more because I can tell that it's a light. It's a light now in my heart that I can feel. Like there's just like, I don't know what English to use, but I just know that there's more ginger, there's more fire in me now. I'm so happy now that I have decided to change my ways, that so many things cannot trigger me anymore. Some things try to like affect me. I'll just like turn to God and be like, take it from me. It's not my problem. Just take it away. I do not want it anymore. I pray that you take this. I pray that you fill my heart with joy. You fill my heart with faith. You fill my heart with so much blessing. Like that's all I'm just so happy about it. I feel like you should do it too. It is helpful. So I know sometimes you will not feel motivated to read your Bible, or you will not feel motivated to do some certain things, but think about it. If you are going on your phone for that long, just take 30 minutes or less, or 15 minutes actually. Just read something. Before you know it, you're reading more. Like sometimes I'll just like, oh, let me just read my Bible for like 15 minutes. For 1 hour, I'm still reading it. Like I'm still trying to digest it, and I'll just be smiling at some miracles or all the miracles in the Bible that I see that Jesus is doing, that God is doing. So just do it to fill your soul. Like you are feeding your soul. Your soul will be so happy because God created us and this is all we need. So just read it, and believe me, you feel so much better. You feel so much happier. If you're sad, read it. If you're sad, pray. If you're sad, cry to God. That's what I did like 2 weeks ago. I was so sad, so sad that I sat down in the living room. I was holding my baby and I was crying because I can't remember why, but I was crying. I was sitting there in the living room and I was listening to Sola and Yinka. I was listening to the song for like 30 minutes. I was just praying, speaking in tongues and crying at the same time. I was like, God should take away this pain. Stages of depression, take it away. I do not want to see it. It is not my posture. And after that, like after I just sat down and I prayed and I cried everything out and I just felt to him, I felt so much better. And I'm serious. Just refresh your life, refresh yourself. You'll be happy. You'll be happy, honestly. Try and read the good book and you see that your life will be so much better. I don't even know how to express it more, explain it more. I'm going to be talking about the things that I am going to start doing. The thing that I'm going to start doing is having self-discipline. Yes, I need so much self-discipline, mostly when it comes to reading the word, because it's hard. Sometimes you're just like, I'm so lazy, I don't feel like doing it. Like last night, I was like, I don't feel like reading the Bible, I just want to be on my phone. But I was like, you need to have self-discipline. Then I watched a YouTuber and she spoke about it. She was like, always pray to God for self-discipline, because we need it more. We need it every single time. We need him to push us more. So pray to him to give you self-discipline. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to have more now. So I'm going to be praying for it every single time that I find myself lacking. So I'm going to do that more. The other thing I'm going to start doing is not checking my phone right away when I wake up and start my day with God. That is also something that I'm trying to do again, which is kind of like hard. Sometimes like I need to just check my phone to wake me up. That's what I used to do before, like, oh, I need my phone to get me up. But now I'm just like, okay, let me just quickly pray before I touch my phone, or let me just do something else before I touch my phone, because it's hard. So that's why I always put my phone on do not disturb. So when I wake up, I'm not seeing anything. I just like, okay, let me just quickly pray first to start my day with him first, then okay, now we can do what we want to do. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do more. Always trust that God knows best and always has a plan for you. Yes, he always has a plan for you every single time. Just trust in him. Trust in him. Put all your trust in him, and everything will follow. Just put everything on him. If you have any situation happening right now, just say, God, I surrender every single thing to you. Always be truthful to yourself. Always be truthful to others. Sometimes the truth hurts. If somebody is being negative to you, towards you, or if you're seeing some certain things that you don't like mostly if you're like me right now and you're like on your walk with Christ and you have a friend that's saying, let's go and party now, let's go and do something, let's go drink, let's go smoke, and you know deep down in your heart that, oh, you don't want it, but you're trying to not hurt that feeling. Say, see, I can't, I'm so sorry, I am on this journey and you are affecting me, and I don't want you to be part of the reason why I lose my path. So just tell your friend no, and always be truthful to yourself, even and not expecting anything back in return. Yes, it says also in Luke, it also says in Luke that you should always give and do not expect anything. Learning how to forgive easily and not get angry for little things. This one is hard for me, honestly. When it comes to the getting angry over little things, that is the thing that the devil is trying to use on me so that I can fall. But I am trying my best just to ignore them, because you need to just try. Also ask God for the spirit of forgiveness and the spirit of not letting any little thing affect you. So that is what I am trying to do now, knowing that the devil is trying to make me fall and fail, so I should ignore him and laugh. Like I said, the devil knows that God is about to use me to do so many things. God is about to use me to set this whole world on fire with his glory. So the devil is trying to make sure that I fail. So he's trying to look for different ways to piss me off or to make me like lose focus on what I am actually planning on doing with my life, or what God has planned for me with my life. I'm just trying to laugh at him more and like jokes on you, you can't touch me, jokes on you, my fire is too hot for you to touch. His words are too small. The devil is just rubbish. Trying to avoid judging and condemning other people. Yes, do not judge anybody unless you're going to be judged. Do not condemn anybody unless you're going to be condemned. I'm trying to just like not judge anybody when I am still like on my way with the Lord. So trying to avoid people who abuse me, get me angry or irritated, and just pray for them. Yes, it says there in the Bible that if somebody should abuse you, just pray for them. In Luke 6 verse 27, but I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to stop or reduce what I watch, hear and see, because all those kind of things can affect your mind, your body and soul. It depends on what you open yourself to. So I'm trying to reduce all those kind of certain things, and it's kind of hard because sometimes I still get tempted to try and watch it, but I'm like, you know what, just put on cartoon or go on YouTube and watch like a sermon or something. I am trying to surround myself with people that have the same goal or goals as me, like trying to have the same walk with Christ as me. So I'm happy that I have so many of my friends on Instagram. Thank you to every single person that reached out to me and that liked my video and my video helped them, and thank you for the new subscribers that came from my video. I'm so happy also about that. If you have made it this far in this video, comment down this emoji so that I can know that you've made it this far. I'm going to start ending every video with a favorite verse of mine. Psalm 25 verse 5 says, lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. So yeah, that is the Bible verse of the day. Comment down below your own Bible verse of the day or what your favorite Bible verse is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm really excited for this new path in my life, and I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.